Geography has always been one of my favorite subjects. I love looking at maps and globes to see how one location relates to another. I also enjoy comparing the populations of different cities and countries. A night view of the world clearly shows where people live. As you look at the world from above, a basic truth becomes evident. People need light. One thing is certain about this view, however. The light you see is artificial. We all know sunlight is essential for life, but without the true light, Jesus Christ, we are spiritually blind, helpless, and dead. Jesus said, "I am the light of the world. He that followeth me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have the light of life." While the map shows artificial light, sinful man still lives in spiritual darkness. Jesus said, "I am come a light into the world, that whosoever believeth on me should not abide in darkness." The book of Acts clearly shows God's pattern for fulfilling the Great Commission. That is, to go city to city, meeting people and leading them to Christ one by one, establishing local churches with spiritual leaders to guide and strengthen those believers, and to continue reaching the lost with the gospel. God led our family to Grosseto in 2006. By God's grace and working alongside our co-workers, the Childers family, and then the Pieris, many people have come to Christ over the years. Chiesa Biblica Battista di Grosseto was established and has grown into a thriving church. In 2014, God led the Tacon family to Grosseto, and we subsequently assisted them in establishing their church in Pisa. 3.7 million of Italy's 61 million people live in Tuscany. An additional 60 million people visit Italy each year. Our deep desire and long-term hope is to help establish as many churches as possible along the route that connects the major cities in Tuscany. From Grosseto to Follonica, then on to Cecina and Pisa, then over to Florence, and finally south to Siena. Our current focus is on two major cities between Grosseto and Pisa, Follonica and Cecina. In these two cities, there are believers praying for God to send someone to start a church. The harvest truly is plenteous, but the laborers are few. The most basic truth regarding church planting in Italy is this: we can start as many churches as we have pastors to lead those churches. While we deeply desire national leaders to be raised up to reach their own people, we must have new missionaries to help get churches established in Tuscany before it's too late. We can no longer wait. While we pray for someone to come help us, a Bible study is already being conducted weekly in Follonica, a city of over 21,000 people, located 30 miles north of Grosseto, that has no gospel witness. Pray ye therefore the Lord of the harvest that he will send forth laborers into his harvest. Will you pray that God would send us missionary interns to spend 2 months with us in Italy in the hope of seeing them come back to Italy permanently? Will you pray about coming to Italy yourself and helping us start churches in these needy cities for people living in spiritual darkness? To open their eyes and to turn them from darkness to light.